chaps, you know that Japanese kamikaze plane? The A6M Zero, that plane was actually one of the best planes during the early stages of World War II. And I'll be talking about its life and its ultimate fate. Right, so the plane was designed by this dude. He's called Jiro Horikoshi. His birthday is on June 22nd, exactly 38 years before Operation Barbarossa. That's a little background for the designer. Let's move on to the plane design itself. On October 5th of 1937, the Imperial Japanese Navy sent out requests for a plane that needed to follow these requirements. A speed of 500 km per hour at 4,000 meters, and a climb to 3,000 meters in 9.5 minutes with drop tanks. It wanted an endurance of 2 hours at normal power, or 6 to 8 hours at economical cruising speed. Armament was to consist of 2mm cannons, 2 7.7 machine guns, and 2 60-kilogram bombs. A complete radio set was to be mounted in all aircrafts, along with a radio direction finder for long-range navigation. The maneuverability was to be at least equal to that of the A6M, while the wingspan had to be less than 12 meters to allow for use on aircraft carriers. The demand was sent to two companies, Mitsubishi and Nakajima, but the demand was so harsh that Nakajima said, "Fuck with this, I am pulling out." But Mitsubishi said, "If you don't gas, not in our gap. We ain't pulling out." So my man Jiro Horikoshi used some of the most cutting-edge technologies and methods at the time to meet the requirements. But I won't go into too much detail. Let's just say that they shredded weight and speed for maneuverability. On April 1st, 1939, the A6M-1 prototype took flight. The Navy was satisfied with every aspect of the plane, except for the top speed. After equipping the Nakajima Saki engine, the plane even exceeded top speed by a few nautical knots. The plane was introduced on the 1st of July 1940 over the skies of China. There it was victorious. From 1940s to the end of the war in 1945, only 2 Zeros had been shot down in China, both from flak fire. In the Pacific, it had no counterparts until the end of 1942. I will talk about this later. The Zero was used in the attack on Pearl Harbor, where the Japanese kind of went like this. "Nah, dog, I ain't gonna join the war." "Hey, America." "Yeah?" "Nice harbor you got there. It would be a shame if somebody surprise bombed it." That was Pearl Harbor in a nutshell. Let's move on to the Battle of Midway. It is the big L for the Japanese Navy. 4 carrier loss that are not replaceable. 1 heavy cruiser sunk. 3,057 dead. This battle is the turning point of the Pacific theater of World War II. The final nail in the coffin of the Zero was that a crash-landed A6M-2 was captured in Atukan Islands, Alaska, the infamous Atukan Zero, or Koga Zero. The US was able to repair the Zero and test flight it. As a result, American technicians were able to probe it for weaknesses and develop a handbook for fighting Zeros.
Na
During the final years of the war, the Zero was seen as an expendable aircraft because its role was replaced by the N1K, KA-61, and KA-100. So its new role is Kamikaze Tokubetsu Kogekitai, or Kamikaze in short. The Zero was definitely a very capable fighter early in the war, but as the war raged on, the Zero couldn't keep up with newer innovations and its counterparts. The fate was sealed for the Zero. I know this video is not as funny as my other videos. It doesn't have any jokes, to be honest. Well, but I still hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and subscribe. It will motivate me to create more videos and help out the channel a lot. And chaps, always remember, eat your laxatives.